finally made it to Sucre after having to go back for a night. I had to get there really early, so and Charlie was up trying to get Ed Sheeran tickets really early, so we were a little bit tired. Yeah. We got there. It was only a really, really quick flight.
Yeah, it took like 30 minutes.
Yeah, it
so
didn't
all that faffing around.
Yeah, and then we got there, and we went on a night out that night.
Yeah.
Because we hadn't drank for like a week.
Yeah.
Which is too long for me. And we went to a couple of bars. Our hostel was a restaurant and a bar as well. So we had a couple of drinks there for happy hour, and then went out. Ended up meeting a few, like a big 2 groups of different Bolivian girls who came out with us. They ended up using us because she was only 19 to get into the club, because it was only 21. It was over 21s, because we obviously looked old enough. And then they took us to another bar, which was like just full of Bolivians really, and us.
Yeah,
really
we stayed for a while, but as soon as it started going like to Bolivian music, we were like,
like Bolivian music doesn't even have words.
It's just like really like ringy.
Yeah.
It's like bells and rings, and it's a bit rubbishy.
But it was actually really good to party with Bolivians instead of gringos all night.
Yeah. So then the next day, we were supposed to have like 3 hours sleep, pretty much. I got up for breakfast and then I was like, I'm so tired, and I went back to bed.
I didn't get up for breakfast. I was like, no. But then, Charlie went back to sleep, and I went to see the dinosaur footprints. So we got a bus, hungover, with a burger in hand because of my hangover. And it's like a dinosaur park. It shows you like real life, like real to scale dinosaurs, and it shows you like the eggs. And there was this huge dinosaur called the Argentiniansaurus, because they found the fossils in Argentina, and it was huge. But I don't even know how big, but massive. And the egg was only the size of a football. So it must have just been, and it was only eating vegetables as well, or like it was only a herbivore, so the amount it must eat. And then you go to a little tour. Basically, since the tectonic plates have shifted back in the day, it's mean that what used to be the floor is now vertical. So on the wall there was loads of different footprints from different dinosaurs. It was really good. There was like I think there was about 4 different species that you could see, but the wall was covered in footprints. Like you couldn't believe that there's so many different dinosaurs were all roaming in the same place, and it's all been perfectly preserved. There was a part of it that had already fell down, and they think maybe by 2020, if they don't get more funding and somebody doesn't like help preserve it, put like maybe a glass screen in front of it, then it might all go. So it was really good to see actually. What else have we done?
And then they came back, and we went that night. There is only one cinema there, even though it's like sort of a joint capital. Like they try and say that they're a capital city as well.
Yeah.
With La Paz, because of like civil war and stuff in the past. And there was only like one cinema, so we, with one showing of like a subtitled film, which was Spider-Man at like 10 o'clock at night. So we went and saw that. It was alright, wasn't it?
It was good
So
actually, yeah.
we went to the pictures, just chilled. Next day booked ourselves on a walking tour, but that wasn't so great. It was more like facts rather than stories.
We like the little myths and legends that they tell us.
And then at the very end you go to a viewpoint, which you have to get a little bus to, and then you can walk back. It's only about 10-minute walk maximum, but the tour guide left half the group, so they were kicking off when they came back.
She was not happy, the French lady.
But yeah, it was alright. It wasn't great, but we saw the city. Then chilled again that night. It was a bit too loud though, the hostel, so we were knackers. Didn't get much sleep again.
I didn't sleep through anything, but poor Charlie didn't have a nice sleep.
Yeah, it's just because you're in the middle of a restaurant pretty much. But then we were like, we'd tried to, I'd had a look to see what we could do, and I saw there was these like crypts, and we went the other day and they were closed, and then they were closed the next day. So I've got a reputation for always taking people on tours that are closed. But we did go today, this morning.
And it just says it's a museum. So she was like, the museum? We were like, yeah. But it was a guided tour.
Yeah.
In Spanish. She just started telling us in Spanish. We didn't have the heart to tell her that we didn't speak Spanish. So we all nodded to the right places. I could understand a little bit of it. Charlie could understand a little bit of it.
Yeah.
But we were with one boy who could understand none of it.
Yeah. So we were just getting this tour around the whole of like this big church, all in Spanish, and this poor woman just like rabbiting on with us hardly knowing anything.
She took us like up to the top of the church, and then up to the very top of the church where the bells were, and then she took us down the bottom where there was a crypt with bones, which was really creepy.
Yeah. It was a really good tour, but we just couldn't really understand an awful lot of it.
No.
So that was the only downside. And then it was our final day in Sucre, so we needed to get a bit of a shift on now because we've come toward the end. And so we've come to this nearby like mining town called Potosi, which is, there's still like active mines, and you can go and like see the miners while they're working. So that's what we're going to be doing. Morning. Yeah.
Just went for a nice meal, a nice whole trout, I've just had.
Yeah.
It's nice.
But yeah, from here then we're going to go like towards the salt flats and the desert, going into Chile.
So we might not have internet very much for the next few days, maybe week.
Yeah, and it's also starting to get really, really cold.
Really cold.
There's like a radiator actually in the room now. So we're going to be freezing
we've
cold.
Got some hats and gloves though, so we're prepared.
Yeah, we are prepared. But this will probably be the last update for maybe like a week or so. But we'll try, and if we do get Wi-Fi, we'll let you know. But I don't think they've sorted out Wi-Fi in the desert just yet.
No.
But there you go.
So
can't have everything.
We'll speak to you soon. Love you loads.
Speak to you soon. Love you. Bye.
Bye.